Okay, we're off metal detecting today. We're off with Celtic metal, heritage metal detecting. Really like going with them lot. Last time I went was when I found that half gold sovereign, and I haven't been with them since. The other lot I went with was a different lot last week. Anyway, I wouldn't say where we're going in case they don't want everybody to know, but it's just a normal dig on pasture. I think there's a couple of new fields, but also some older fields as well, so I just enjoy it. It's just actually getting a bit more into this pasture detecting now, and I quite enjoy detecting with other people. I suppose I could get my own permissions and things, but I actually quite enjoy talking to the people there, to be honest with you. So let's hope we find something. Not sure what detector I'm going to use today, because when I used the Nox the other week for an hour, I actually quite liked the signals on that, so we'll see. I've even got the CTX with me today as well, so we'll see when we get there. Okay. Right guys, I'm back from the dig. This is the finds I had. It wasn't very spectacular, a lot of buttons and things. Everybody had a hard time today because there were hot rocks there, a lot of hot rocks. I didn't want to video it, to be honest. It's not very nice for you to see me finding loads and loads of buttons and things, but that was okay. What I wanted to show you is a thing that I've started to use last year. It's an app called Lucky Find, and if I turn up at a detecting do now, and I openly do have different difficulties with these bigger digs, this says exactly where I am. Like, this is at my farm now, and you can zoom in or zoom out. So if I was going to Cannon Pine again, which I probably next weekend or whatever, I'll flick this out and I'll press that button, and then if you look there, you can orientate yourself where you are in the field. Look, it'll just, and it'll, if you press start, then it'll leave a little mark where you've been detecting, and then you can take a photograph of the find or whatever. When you press start, it's got a little thing of a camera there. Take a photograph and then put a mark where you found the find. So if I go on to one I went on to before, should come up here now. So if I go back to November last year, I think that was when I found the gold coin. Hold on. There we are, look. See, it's got all the route I went in that field when I found the gold coin. And I found a few other coins, and I just put different waypoints down as I went along. And here's the small axe head there. I didn't take a photograph of it, but you can take a photograph of it as well. But you can zoom in where you were. It's very, very handy, and maybe it'll show today's. I didn't put any waypoints in today, so that's the one I went on today. Sadly, I only found buttons and things today, but there you are, look. So it's exactly where I went. And then the handy thing about it is when you're detecting, you can look at the same thing and you can see you're not going over the same stuff. And as you're going, if you start finding some decent finds, you can just put in little flags where you find the finds all the time. Very, very handy. It's called Lucky Find, if you're interested. So that's that. Yeah, I used the Nox today all day. Yeah, it went really well, to be fair to it. I can't complain about it at all. Nice and light. It's just, there was lots of hot rocks in this place we were at today, and it's very hard to detect when it's like that, because those of you who detect, you realise that it gives a really good signal off, and it's basically like coal. And if you discriminate them out, you ain't going to find anything. So you just got to get used to it. you can ground balance against the rocks, but it didn't work today. So there we are. This is just a short thing about my little trip today. So there we are. We had a lot of finds. Not what I wanted, but not bad. Nice little buckle. I'm not sure what that is. Something, I'm not sure. Because all the rest of it was that might have been a seal matrix. I don't know. A bag seal. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think so. Like I said, lots of little buttons. But that was quite a nice thing. Don't know what that was off. Somebody's bracer or something. There's a small little object there. I don't know what that was off, but it's minute. So there we are. Like I say to you all the time, when you're detecting, you don't always have good days. So just learn from the process. Ta-da. Comment, rate and subscribe.